It's time for the sports. My name is Edmond Nyabola. With only 2 goals conceded in 4 matches, coupled with a healthy goal ratio, the national women's football team is perfectly primed for their first major title in a long time when they take on Tanzania in the Sekafa Women's Championship final tomorrow. In a bid to ensure the team gets the support it needs to clinch the victory, fans are traveling overnight to Jinja, Uganda to cheer on the girls. Friday's Supreme Court ruling ordering for fresh presidential elections has already sent shockwaves within the sports fraternity. Kenya's hopes of hosting the CHAN 2018 now hang in the balance after the Confederation of African Football showed signs of having second thoughts by cancelling a planned inspection visit. CAF's second vice president was in the country to assess the situation, and as Celestine Olilo now reports, he sought the assurance of the Football Kenya Federation and the government. Now, equality, equity and corporate support were the key issues pointed out during the inaugural Women, Sports and Development Conference that took place in Nairobi today. The symposium, the first of its kind in Kenya, was organized by the Swiss-based Interdisciplinary Center for Gender Studies, ICFG, in conjunction with the Football Kenya Federation to deliberate on developing women's sports. Key stakeholders, including ex-female footballers and other administrators, attended the symposium, whose aim was to generate ideas that will be used to drive women's sports forward. Sports personalities around the world have recently been actively involved in championing for equal treatment of the women's game.
How do you understand?
Now, the Boxing Association of Kenya says there is need to expose Kenyan boxers more if they are to perform better in international championships such as the just concluded IBA World Boxing Championships in Germany. The hit squad returned home today after an underwhelming performance in Hamburg. All 3 Kenyan boxers, that is Africa lightweight champion Nick Okoth and bronze medalists Shafi Bakari in light flyweight and John Chalo in middleweight, were eliminated in the preliminary round of the championship. It was a difficult outing for the African boxers in general, as the continent only managed a bronze medal. BAK President John Kameta is now proposing an inter-country championship to expose the boxers with compatriots outside of the country instead of waiting for major championships to select a team. To the ring now, and Kenya Police leads the standings in the SportPesa National Boxing League after completion of the 4th round over the weekend in Machakos County. Police won 5 titles at the Mulu Mutisia Gardens in Machakos Town to leap Kenya Defence Forces atop the league with 73 points. Police won the 2nd leg by 20 points and the 4th leg by 29 points and finished 2nd in the 1st and 2nd legs respectively. KDF is 2nd on 64 points, having won the 1st and the 3rd rounds and played second fiddle to Police in the 2nd and the 4th. Kenya Prison sits 3rd on 35 points, with Oxa in 4th place on 22 points. Coast rounds out the top 5 slots with 15 points. KDF and Police will continue their rivalry in the 5th and final leg in Nakuru next month, out of which the overall winner will be determined. The league is sponsored by betting firm SportPesa to the tune of 20 million shillings.